Jacob will go next. How would you describe your style of public leadership?
Public leadership, in my mind, is about more than just voting yes or no on a particular regulation, ordinance, or piece of legislation. Being a public servant is about being incessantly involved in the community. It's about organizing, and I have proved that my ability to organize again and again and again. When we were facing a hateful marriage amendment, I started the Big Gay Race. We mobilized over 7,000 people. We raised $300,000 in support of marriage equality and in opposition to that hateful amendment. When people were losing their homes, we've got an organization that is pushing for mandatory mediation for foreclosure victims. When a tornado ransacked North Minneapolis, we did it again. We organized with man and woman power. We can continue to do that. And the city council member, more than any other position, I would say, has a direct contact with neighbors, residents, and constituents. And if you're not organizing on a regular basis, you are not effective.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk about this because I have been a community organizer. That's how I started my role as a neighborhood representative. I also was on the neighborhood revitalization board for over 20 years. So community organizing is part of the DNA that makes up who I am. I also chaired the neighborhood revitalization board for 2 terms. So I'm not unfamiliar with that, and as part of my role in the 3rd Ward City Council member, what I did is brought that community organizing initiative with me when I came to the ward. That's why we have the 3rd Ward Summits. That's why we have the 3rd Ward Neighborhood Fest. That's why every single month I have care meetings where I invite all of you to join with me and the important people in our community who can make a difference. That means all of you. This is not something new for me. This is something that I have done my entire life. I have done it as a child. I stood at street corners passing out literature, and this is what we did. It was kind of what we did in the evenings on weekends. We supported community engagement activities in our church, in our community, in our neighborhood, for political people who are running for office. That's part of who I am. That's what I bring to this ward. That's who I am as an individual. That's who I am as a council person. I work collaboratively. I work collaboratively with the University of Minnesota, starting the University of Minnesota Alliance. I worked collaboratively with the legislature, instituting the Riverfront Partnership. I worked collaboratively on the 35W bridge with not only our state representatives, but our federal representatives. We delivered a bridge that wasn't an off-the-shelf bridge. We delivered a bridge that was a stellar bridge that did not impact our sensitive riverfront, but was a change agent, not only for the state, but how we do business at the federal level.
Thank you.